This is the old image of Pittsburgh, a city of steel and coal where the chimney stacks never stopped belching smoke and where streetlights had to be left on 24 hours a day because the smog blocked out the sun. But today's reality is a different one. The city has cleaned up its act, and instead of heavy industry, banks and high-tech companies are now providing jobs for a growing population. More than 13,000 Pittsburghers are employed in the clean energy sector alone, in companies such as Everpower, which operates wind farms in Pennsylvania and New York and is developing projects in other states too. For co-founder Andrew Golembeski, Pittsburgh is the perfect place for innovative businesses.
I think it's the people. There's a great talent pool here, young people from some of the best universities in the country. Also, from a cultural standpoint, there's a lot to offer. We have 3 professional teams. We have the ballet, we have the symphony, we have the opera. So many things that can draw a great talent pool.
Pittsburgh's transformation is the result of a concerted effort by the city government to attract startups and other businesses, while at the same time keeping an eye on environmental and social issues. One of the people working on Pittsburgh's turnaround is development analyst Sarah Yeager.
We take a holistic approach as how can we improve Pittsburgh, whether this is creating more jobs, more low-income housing, access to public transportation, fossil fuel-free vehicles, so electrifying our fleet, access to more bike lanes, and really how can we improve the quality of life for everybody in Pittsburgh.
Another key factor in the city's formula for success is Pittsburgh's colleges like Carnegie Mellon University. Many who studied here at CMU have established themselves in the new economy, founding startups in the vicinity of the campus and turning them into vibrant enterprises. Professor Gene Yang, a specialist for programming languages, is full of praise for the almost symbiotic relationship between scientists and tech companies here.
For instance, Duolingo was started by Luis van Ahn, and he had this actual office for a long time before he left for Duolingo altogether. And so a lot of the Duolingo people are involved with CMU. They come back here to listen to talks, to speak, and everything is quite close. So the people at companies, they'll show up to talks here. People here, they'll spend some time at the companies.
Gene Yang grew up in Pittsburgh when it was still a byword for the American Rust Belt. As soon as she finished school, she moved away, like so many other talented young people at the time, and expected never to return. Now she is back in her hometown and enjoys not only great working conditions, but also a new quality of life in her old neighborhood.
These are places where it was pretty sketchy to walk outside there after dark, and I would just wait inside for my parents to pick me up. I wouldn't go outside on my own. And when I came back, I realized that, wow, there are all these bars there now. There are restaurants. The buildings are, the outside, they still look pretty much the same, but what's going on inside, really, it's like night and day.
So Pittsburgh clearly is on the way up again, with young people flocking to the city and the prospect of even better times ahead for the next generation.